Hello, beautiful souls. So we are going to be doing a pick a pile for the new moon in Taurus. Now, this message is good no matter when you find yourself here and whether or not it's a new moon in Taurus. It may be a new moon in general. This is really about the new moon energy coming up for you. All of my videos are timeless. I have faith that you find them when you need them. I'm going to have a picture of the pick-a-piles in the beginning of this video, but let's go ahead and show you the stones right now. All right, so the stone for pile number one is this. Isn't this bright? I'm thinking of Leo and sunshine. And pile number two is this. And pile number three is this. And this to me just looks like the stars in the sky. All right, pause this, pick your pile, and find me in the pile that you choose. Pile number one. If you chose this happy stone, it is, to me, it feels like sunshine. Leo, the solar plexus. I'm also getting needing to get out into the sunlight first thing in the morning or right before sunset is important for this group. This is your new moon message, and let's begin with the first card that you got. The number 18, twirl, is the first card that you got. I'm just seeing that you are meant to dance, to play, to feel joy again in your body and let yourself really honor movement and how it makes you feel. For some of you guys, what I'm getting is that you're meant to go ground and move your body in nature. Go hug a tree, find yourself playful in the forest. This energy really has a sense of, if you can, to find yourself in sunset or sunrise in order to energize your soul and recalibrate what energetically may be stuck in your body. For the second card that you got is Own Your Power, the number 34. I'm getting that there is an energy of, when was the last time that you created ritual around honoring those things that you find to be joyful for your heart, the part of you that feels like a child. I keep getting, for pile number one, play childlike. Allow yourself to find play in your new moon ritual. How can you implement letting the inner child come out? However it is that you do that. Should it be creatively? Should it be adventure? Should it be spontaneity? Should it be just loving those in your life more, i.e. pouring out of your onto others in a naive, beautiful, loving, affectionate way? I'm getting that there seems to be a revisiting or a realigning to innocence, to trusting that saying things from your heart, whether or not they make logical sense or not, is important in this pile. So if you've been seeking for guidance on what will bring you out of an energy that feels stagnant or, for lack of a better way of saying it, heavy, Source says play, move, dance, be playful, create, be creative. I keep seeing that whatever rules your fifth house is very important in this group. So find out what planet rules your fifth house, because through that planet there'll be a small window of how you can bring play into your everyday. All right, my beautifuls, I love you. I hope this new moon message finds you in being creative, playful, joyful. Maybe it's that you get a new furry child, or playing with your furry children or with your actual children may bring a lightness to your heart. But this energy is really about lightness. It's about play. It's about bringing a bit of sunshine into your life. The other thing that's coming through for you is the song I'm walking on sunshine. So go listen to that. And if you're looking to find out what you should know regarding love, I'm going to pull about that right now. What should you know regarding love for this new moon, for your heart chakra? What should you know about love for the new moon and your heart chakra? Pile number 1. Oh, look at that. The card that you got is Whale, Orca, and the Elders. Share your song. Frequency of sound. Diving deep. See, song and music is there to evoke a feeling that you want to create more of in your life. So Source says, make sure to play music that is the frequency or the feeling that you would like to live into on this new moon. As always, I'm Nettie, I guide, and if you want to claim this, make sure that you like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome, welcome. If you've picked this stone that has so many amazing details to it, this is your pile. I am going to be pulling regarding love and what you should know regarding this new moon and what it's going to bring to you for the new moon. But we're beginning here. And for pile number 2, the first card that you got is Face Your Dragons, number 1. There's an energy here of asking yourself, what is it that I have the courage to pursue now that I didn't have the courage to pursue before? I'm getting very much that there is something being called forward that your heart would like to have the courage to seek out, that requires an uncomfortable feeling to be addressed and acknowledged. Maybe it's a conversation, maybe it is for some of you, what I'm getting is a claim in regards to a feeling, an acknowledgement of a feeling that you have, that first you have to admit to yourself and then you have to admit to others. There's an energy here of recognizing that your heart and your soul is asking you to not live in the what if energy. So it's really an energy of, if you were faced with a dragon, would you see it as this magical creature that somehow is letting you into a portal of a reality that you never thought possible? And in a similar way, there's something in your life that is asking you to have the courage to not be fearful of it, but have the courage to see it as this kind of recognition that something that is not logical is at play in your life, that is asking you to have the courage to pursue it, or go after it. All right, the next card that you got is number 17, Create. So Source is saying, if you are not clear on what it is that I'm talking about, the thing that Source is giving me as homework for you is to write out what is being evoked emotionally for you regarding a feeling that needs to be unearthed and brought to from your subconscious to your conscious. There is a feeling that is in your heart that you're not letting out, kind of like a dragon. You kind of feel like, I need to keep that kind of under wraps. Like I have to keep that from kind of taking hold. And Source says, if you don't know how to really process that, or how to let that out without you feeling out of control per se, use creative outlets, i.e. writing, painting, singing, dancing, hiking for some of you, to get yourself more in the feeling space so that your feelings become kind of clear enough to reveal to you why it makes you so uncomfortable to express this feeling, to allow this feeling to come to the surface. For some of you guys, someone has evoked this feeling of looking at feelings that you usually don't let yourself feel deeply. And this person may simply be the catalyst to get you to acknowledge those feelings still live inside of you. But for others, they may be the catalyst for you to really acknowledge true feelings that are scary for you to live into. All right, let's find out what you should know regarding love. Pile number 2. What should my pile number 2 know about love on this new moon? Wow, you guys are like, we don't want to know anything about love. What should my pile 2 know about love? Oh my God, you got the same as pile 1. Some of you guys may have a message in pile number 1. Go check it out. It is Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Source is saying music may lead you to the answers that you're seeking regarding what I may be bringing up for you. So, and my nose is running. When my nose is running, it says pay attention, pay attention. So, what music seems to play on your heart when you think of these feelings that want to come up? And maybe that is actually pointing to the true feelings that want to be brought to the surface for you. All right, this new moon is asking you to be courageous, like a dragon, to go after what your heart is being evoked to do and create in your life in this 3D reality from your subconscious. If you want to claim this message, make sure you like it. As always, I'm Nettie and I guide, and I'll see you on the next one. Pile number 3, this is your new moon message. If you pick the stone that to me looks like the night sky, especially in Evoking, New Mexico, this is your reading. So I will be doing also a message regarding what you should know regarding love for this new moon. My readings are timeless. When you find yourself here, this is when you're meant to see this message. So let's find out what cards you received. The first card that you received is the number 43, which is Cultivate Divine Masculine. All right, energetically, when you receive this card, there is action that is necessary regarding something in your life. Usually we find ourselves between 2 decisions, and action will reveal the next step. Source is saying to me, the yellow brick road is laid by your movement towards that which you wish to create. So I'm getting very much like your manifestations currently require a level of action in order for them to actually materialize the next step forward. It says cultivate, also to cultivate masculine means that you are meant to hold a container of safety in a current situation, whatever it is that's going on in your life. The big arching answer is you're meant to create a safe haven in order for things to materialize in a positive way or in a more quick way in your life currently. The next card that you have is the number 27, which is Receive Your Worthiness. And in this card, there's an angel that has a sign that says truth in it. There is a level of integrity or a level of right versus wrong in whatever it is that's coming through for your new moon message. Source is saying to me, if the tables were turned regarding certain circumstances in your life, how would you like those circumstances handled if you were of the receiving end of the circumstances? Source is saying to me, what is called upon you right now is how you would like to experience the shift in this energy if you were in the receiving end of an honest conversation that is required. How would you want it to be handled? How much honesty and integrity would you want in return? And that is the answer in regards to what is necessary. For some of you guys, it's saying to me, it's time to be honest with how you actually feel instead of what you're, like, there is not, a source is showing me that your mind and your heart are not aligned to a decision that you're currently making in your life. And that dysregulation or that vibrational misalignment is creating others to doubt you, because what they feel from you doesn't align to the things that you are doing and saying. And Source says it's time for you to turn the tables around regarding whatever that situation is and say to yourself, okay, how would I want the same circumstance to be handled if I was experiencing this from the other person's perspective? Some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra or someone that has Sun in the 12th house, Sun in the 12th house, because I said it out loud, but Sun, Moon, or Venus in the 7th house is what I'm getting, or you have one of those placements yourself. Either way, Source is saying to me, do unto others how you would like to be reflected back to you from the level of authenticity, honesty, and integrity that you would like to experience. There seems to be a decision that needs to be made from a level of how would you like this to be handled if you were in the position of the other person's perspective. All right, let's look at love for pile number 3. What do my pile number 3 need to know regarding this new moon energy for love? Pile number 3, love. Okay, you guys are all over the place. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to pull again. Pile number 3. What is it that you need to know regarding love? It says you've got the love. So codependency, boundaries, and energy of wounding. There seems to be something that you chose out of, I'm going to be honest with you, pile number 3. Source is telling me that some of you guys may be in a situation in which you need to be honest with yourself on whether or not your emotions meet the person's emotions in which you are involved in. And if the situation, if the tables were turned, what part of you would want something disclosed or acknowledged? There is something here about perpetuating something that has run its course. And if you really want a relationship that feels dynamic and not mediocre, you have to choose what your heart wants. And are you choosing that right now? That is a question mark. Are you choosing something that makes your heart pitter patter, or are you choosing something that makes you feel obligated? All right, if you would like to move through this and actually not carry somebody else's expectation of you and really evoke your heart's desires, that is what the new moon is asking you to do, so that you can be in alignment to that which makes your heart expand and feel free and excited. All right, beautifuls, I'm Nettie, I guide, and I will talk to you on the next one.